I'm gonna be telling you a story that happened to me like about a year ago. So here's some backstory for it. I was going with my cousins on a trip. Their dad's a pilot, so they took me on a private plane, free of charge, and it was 3 cousins, and they were all taking me on this little trip with the airplane because we were going to a summer camp in North Carolina, and I live in Alabama, so it was gonna be like a 7-hour drive, but they decided to fly me there, you know, in one of the small planes, the ones that are like the private ones, not a commercial airlines. So yeah, that happened, and the trip there, you know, was really smooth. Then we did the summer camp. Then we drove to the airport, like about an hour away from wherever the summer camp is. Then we got in the plane, right? So we're in the plane and we're flying, and there's a bunch of fun things going on, like we're joking around, and we were flying over the Mississippi, Alabama, for those who don't know. And we were flying over, and the tower noticed that our front landing gear wasn't down. And we were about to land like in 30 minutes at a different airport, right? So it was, you know, not down. So they told us you're gonna either have to waste some fuel and land at this airport, or, you know, go to the other one, but we didn't want to risk going to the other one and, you know, missing something else because obviously something was wrong with the plane. So we're driving around in circles around the airport in Mississippi, Alabama, and because my mom was about 3 hours away at the other airport that we were supposed to land at, so that obviously didn't work. Like, so now we are going in for a crash landing pretty much. So the guy flicks off all the switches for the fuel, the engines, he turns off the engines and everything. So we're gliding down, and as I look out the window, I'm like laughing because this is like, I wasn't scared for some reason. He says, okay, y'all are gonna have to open your doors and jam a shoe in them so that they don't get jammed if we crash land and we can't open them. Then we die to a fiery explosion. Obviously that didn't happen, or I would not be telling the story today. Because by the grace of God, we didn't. So pretty much what happened is we were gliding in and we landed normally where we would have just slid down the runway without the front one. But then I look out the window, I'm like, oh, okay, where'd the wing go? The wing apparently, it broke off, and then we started drifting into the grass and on the right side. Drifting into the grass. Like, it was like a complete 180 turn into the grass. So now we're in the grass and we open the doors and sprint out. I ran like 200 feet in 4 seconds. 4 seconds, but pretty much, so yeah. And then a bunch of firefighters come, and you realize all the switches are off, then the plane doesn't explode, the firefighters get the stuff out, and I wait in the airport, and that's my story.